Hello, this is Cassi with Original Box Set with a special announcement. We're currently taking a break before we pick up Season 2 of our Shadowrun actual play in January. So for the next few weeks, the main storyline of the podcast is going to be on the back burner for now. But this gives me the opportunity to practice sound mixing techniques so that when Season 2 picks up, I'll be able to make our podcast more immersive. And a lot of that's going to depend on the little added extras. So, I am taking this opportunity to get some practice in on some smaller projects, and, lucky for you all, you get to be my guinea pigs. Yes, guinea pigs. So, without further ado, this is part 1 of my practice run.
I'm riding cover for one of Lucky's shipments today. His initial plan was novice at best. 2 vans with 2 guards riding motorcycles and following close. The tactical flaws are obvious. There's no forward scout for the group to watch for potential obstacles in their path. More subtly, because neither guard is specifically assigned to a van, both guards can easily be drawn away with a diversion. I have no idea how Lucky's managed to be successful as a smuggler with such amateurish planning, but I suppose that's how he got the nickname. I've been close to death more times in the last few months than all my time in corp security. I can't take any more frivolous chances. If he wants my help, we're going to do things the right way. 3 riders, 2 vans. 1 rider scouts ahead of the rest of the group, watching for threats, obstacles, fracking roadwork, anything at all that could put the group or the job at risk. If they get so much as a bad feeling, they report and prepare to immediately switch to the pre-planned alternative route. The other 2 riders are each assigned to a van, and their role is to protect their respective van at all costs. At no time should they be out of sight of their van, but not following so close as to arouse suspicion from law enforcement or rivals. Each van has a crew of 4, driver, shotgun, 2 guards in the back with the cargo, who double as muscle to load and unload. Finally, we need a decker to keep all our comms linked and channels open, monitor police activity, and jam the tech of anyone who gets too close. I wasn't quite sure how Lucky would feel given our rather mixed history. However, he seems to appreciate my tactical input, so now I'm in charge of this operation. One of the perks of leading an op is assigning call signs. Some commanders choose a random group name, like Gold, and assign numbers to each element, Gold 1, Gold 2, and so on. I like to use animals. Animals are ultimately attuned to their environment. They can sense a threat on the wind. They operate on instinct. So here we are, a falcon, 2 wasps, and 2 mules, moving south to Fort Lewis to pick up a load of weapons. It's raining and autumn's chill is in the air. More so than I had anticipated. My jacket and pants may keep me dry, but are really only enough to hold the chill at bay. I call over the comm. Menagerie, check in. The scout's youthful voice replies.
Falcon here. Clear skies ahead.
His pitch is almost boyish. He couldn't yet be out of his teens. What was my life when I was his age? I was serving a corp, defending their wealth and secrets from the very thing I've become. It feels both like yesterday and 1,000 years ago. Mule 1, Wasp 1, and Mule 2 all checked in succession with their brief variations of all clear. As the leader of the op, I put myself in the most vulnerable position, at the end of the column. The traffic on I-5 is light. The reflective lane markers pass as steady as a hypnotist's swaying pendulum, and I drift into thought, retracing the path that has led me here. It was supposed to be a milk run, a guard job that opened the door to my new shadowy life. Hans arranged the whole thing, even brought over a tailor to dress me in attire appropriate for the client's status. A suit made for me that would also provide some protection should things turn south. And things did, as they so often have in my life recently. The milk soured almost from the start, ending with Jess's limp body over my shoulder, soaking me in her life's blood, and Lucky thanking me for saving his skin. My apparent failure to keep my own client alive was negated by my success in rescuing Lucky from his quarrel with the tongue. Would I still be in my current predicament if I hadn't had to shoot my way out that night? Who knows? That certainly wasn't our last encounter. There was the job I did for Harold Myers, a fishmonger near Pike's Place Market. I was forced to defend some truly fine-grade seafood from theft at the hands of a poorly prepared band of Tom. I don't think those two things are related. Just a happy coincidence. Now there's Yi and her disappearance. I've only begun to scratch the surface of the truth about that, and now I know the Tong are involved somehow. I barely know her, it's true, and it may seem mad to risk my life, but a voice over the comm breaks the silence and my train of thought.
Falcon to Menagerie, exiting onto 84th South.
Falcon, do a once around the perimeter and rendezvous. Wasp 1, tighten up and keep your eyes open. Reminding them helps me focus on the task at hand. Constant vigilance